In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create and manage change orders in KonstructIQ. Change orders are a common occurrence on any construction project, either due to customer changes or unexpected issues that might arise. You can view and manage your change orders within the Change Orders tab within a project. So you can see I have a list of approved and draft change orders here. You can also create a new one by just clicking the Create button. Let's go ahead and click on this draft change order for a faucet change. So you can see that every time you create a new change order, it'll increment the change order number. You can also set the starting offset to be more than 1 in settings. You can give it a title. Your business information appears here as you've defined it in your business settings. So when the customer sees the change order, they'll be able to see that it's you. You can add a brief description in terms of what the change order is about. And there's two ways you can create a change order. You can either choose an existing budget item, or you can create a new item. In this case, we are changing the faucet material from a matte black pull down to a higher end model, which is going to result in a change of $650. You can also add any attachments here to show a proof of work. Terms and conditions is something you can set in settings, and they'll appear on every change order. And then finally, you can either manually approve this change order if you've gotten approval through some other channel, or you can send this change order to your client and they can digitally sign and approve this. So let's go ahead and do that. So you'll see that just like an estimate, you can preview the change order, all the details as they appear. And you can print this, download this. Let's go ahead and hit the send button. You can add additional recipients for the email. The client is always going to be in the to list and you'll be CC'd. You can also add a custom note. Now, once you send this change order should appear in your client's inbox. They can either view this change order as a PDF attachment in the email, or they can also click on the review and approve button where they can digitally review the change order and sign and approve it. There is an option to decline with comments. So if for whatever reason the client has some comments or feedback, they can hit decline, add a comment, and send it back to you. In this case, let's go ahead and approve this change order. You'll see that it's been marked as approved. And if I go back to this project, that faucet change order has been marked as approved. Now, once a change order is approved, you have the option of creating an invoice automatically from this change order by just clicking the Create Invoice from CO button. This will create an invoice with the same amount, so you can send that to your client. There is also a setting which allows you to automatically have invoices be created for any approved change order, so you don't have to manually do this. And you can manage that in settings, change orders. You can enable the create invoice on change order approval setting, which will automatically create an invoice. Let's go back to this project. Now, all approved change orders are automatically reflected in the budget. So let's go ahead and look at the budget now. So you'll notice that the original estimate was for $81,690. And since then, we've had $5,330 in changes. And you can also see which specific line items have changed. So as you look at the changes column, you can notice that the cabinetry and countertops have been changed. And as you scroll down, you can see the additional categories and line items that have changed. So this allows you to give a very quick view of how your budget is changing as these change orders are being approved. So that's a brief overview of change orders. Hope you found this useful.